Right. Okay. Okay. A few technicals. Few technicals. Few technicals, people. Few technicals. All right. No technicals, actually. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Okay. This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I'd never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived in the building that I was hustling in front of and called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. Baby, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Prayer don't die. Until I see Tank Davis complaining about grease in his eye. They need to change the result and give Lamont the belt. That's what I felt. Yeah, let's go, people. Let's go. Mike Jones. Oh, Richard Dwyer? He was in a live stream? Damn. I don't remember that. He probably was, though. He probably was. 2013. Mike Jones. Boxing hair was good. The style was good. Was good. Yeah, man. I remember that. Richard Dwyer. Yeah, man. Look at that. That's 12 years ago. 12 years back. A lot has happened since then, my friend. A lot has transpired. Cesar, somebody thought it was a draw. Well, everybody thinks how they see it. Jazz Funk. I thought Lamont won the fight comfortably, but it's my take. My take. All I know is Steve Willis should have called that knockdown. Randy Gordon, former no, what was his position? Commissioner of the New York State Athletic. He knew the time, man. Like as soon as you start counting, how do you stop the count? Unless you're actually incompetent at your job or you're being absolutely corrupt. You know? See, a lot of people are saying Lamont didn't win and that it wasn't a knockdown. No, it was a knockdown. These people know nothing about boxing. It was a knockdown. Right. Hey, you guys, stop talking about other channels over here, man. They ain't talking about me when they're doing this. Stop talking about other channels, bro. Don't bring up other channels. Don't bring them up, bro. Don't unless it's what I mean. Like they're bringing some information, like I mean, like, don't tell me about their opinions. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. First to let, he says, technical difficulties, it's through. So says PBC are in tatters, so maybe this is all part of the master plan to build up a hype rivalry between Tank and Lamont. Would you put it past them? Yeah, Lamont is not a PBC fighter. It's all about Tank. It's nothing to do with Lamont. Ronnie, maybe Roach should just take the accolades and move on to some big Saudi fights. Roach, in my eyes, was the unofficial winner, and Tank's rep is tarnished. Yeah, Roach definitely won the fight. He definitely won the fight. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about what other people's motives are and why they scored the fight, how they scored it. I watched the fight for myself. People can have their agendas. I don't care about people's agendas. I care about my analysis. That's all what counts. Beats all day. Boxing beats and rights. And there's no way Tank won that fight. There's no way Tank won that fight or got a draw. How was that a draw? If you lose, you lose. Here's what it is. Cesar says Tank will KO Roach in the rematch. He's fired up. He's not knocking out nobody in no rematch. He's not knocking no one out in no rematch. You know what I mean? Here's what it is. You're lucky if you see that rematch. Tank is a scared little boy. If you want to know the truth, he's a scared little boy. It's as simple as that. Dirty boxing habits. Big up Beats. Listening to this at work. Hold tight to the Morgan Freeman of boxing talks. All love Beats. Big up dirty boxing habits. Yep. It's all good. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Let's go. Charlene in the building. Pick yourself up, people. Tank is scared of Lamont. He's not knocking Lamont out. He's not knocking no Lamont out. Boxing wave. Exactly. Such a lame. You know? Such a lame. Thank you. The man's a lame, bro. He's a lame. He's trying to say, oh, it's not what was the word he used? If Lamont was to lawyer up to get the decision reversed or whatever, it looks soft. It looks soft. Yeah, but it's not soft taking a knee, claiming you got grease in your eye from your hair straightener product. That's not soft though. And he shut the fuck, bro. You know what I mean? Talking nonsense. Talking nonsense. You know what I mean? Talking absolute nonsense. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Jazz Funk. Anyone who thinks Tank won that don't know about boxing. Agreed. Agreed. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. No agendas. No, because Tank's too popular or we all hate Tank. We voted. No. No. You either take a beating or you don't take a beating. And he lost. Jazz Funk. Anyone who thinks Tank, yeah. Listen, when he took the knockdown, yeah, he knew he was getting beaten. He knew, and that got to him. Took that jab in his eye, and it was all going wrong. So he took the knee, and then when he saw the referee counting, let me get off my knee. What are you counting for? No, not that. Then he ran to his corner, and that should have been a DQ. Yeah, he knew the time. He knew the time. No gum shield was good. Did you see yesterday's press conference with T.O. and Ryan and Rowley? No trash talk. Only T.O. bringing some heat. Missed opportunity. I didn't really watch it. I mean, I can't get into them guys, man. I'll watch the fight when it's on the zone. I'm not paying for it though, but I can't listen to T.O. Like not being see the thing is here, I don't subject myself to things that are going to annoy me, and if he's going to be calling black fighters what he's been calling, no, I'm not watching your press conference or your interviews, or I'm not watching none of it. I don't want to see none of it. Yeah, I don't want to see it. Yeah, I mean, if that's the best you can do, I just won't watch. Not going to get mad. Just not going to watch. Coppin says the lack of count hurt Tank more than helped him. He would have been forced to go through the gears, if he has any, to get back the points. Instead, it left him in cruise control mode. Ulix was good. Yeah, man, Tank. What did Tank do? Tank had a rematch clause inserted in the contract with Lamont Roach. So that means if he lost, he'd be trying to get his lick back. So instead of immediately agreeing to it, he says, "Oh, we're not sure if not going to take that fight. We'll take another fight." The guy who I'm going to fight came in my changing room after the fight. Oh, was that Shakur? Oh, he didn't. He wasn't in my dressing room. Next question. So he's trying to get out of the fight. Then he says he really wants to fight. I'm going to push for the fight. Lamont responds, "How are you going to push for the fight when it's in the contract? We're going to have two fights, right? We're going to have two fights." And then on good authority, we hear that Tank's people are trying to get in contact with Lomachenko to fight Loma. Yeah? So to me, it's funny how people can talk about conspiracies against Tank Davis, but we're not talking about conspiracies against Lamont Roach. That's who these conspiracies are against. He was robbed out of the win. Tank wasn't robbed out of anything. How was he robbed out of anything? Stupidness. Genuinely don't care about yesterday's press conference, says Daniel. Yeah, me neither. Just no interest at all. No interest. No interest. You know what I mean? Look, see the thing. See, that's my thing, man. You know what I mean? I don't get into all this. Oh, I hate you. You're the big racist. You're big. I'll just shut you out, bro. Just ignore you. You know what I mean? Just pretend you're not there. When you're boxing, I'll watch. I can compartmentalize, man. Yeah. I didn't want to hear Ryan talking about he beat Devin and Oscar saying he beat them. No, you didn't. The fight is actually a no contest. So I don't want to hear all that. I certainly don't want to hear Rolly, who can't fight one bit. Yeah. And yeah, we got to bring up the double standards. And some of you watching this live practice the double standards, unfortunately. Like, everybody wants to know all the details of how Conor cleared himself. Are any of you asking if Ryan is complying to the 6 months commitment he has to give to a doping agency to prove that he's clean? Because last time he spoke, he said no, he hasn't signed up with no one. You're not interested in that, right? What about Dillian? Yeah, Dillian's cleared. Who cleared Dillian? Dillian took out an investigation, right? Not with the WBA, with WBC, like Conor did, not with VADA or anyone. The next thing, he's cleared. Who cleared you? The Texas people who gave you the license. Who cleared you? Who cleared you to fight in Britain? Have you asked any of these questions? And what it is, people are using their hate against Conor to be straight down the line. And I don't respect that. Here's the thing with my channel. I don't care how much I dislike Tank. I don't care. I don't care how much. If I thought you won, I'd say you won. I would say you won. But you just didn't win. No, he won't be big and better, Daz. No, he won't. Daz, that's a pipe dream. He won't be big and better. He won't come back big and better. He won't. He won't. He doesn't have it in him. He doesn't have it in him. He won't come back big and better. He doesn't have it in him. He doesn't want to challenge himself. He doesn't even want to fight Lamont. At 30, he's not coming back bigger and better. He's not doing it. He's not that dude. Are you sure you got a receipt for that, Ulix? The contract is they've got 2 fights. And it's at Tank's discretion. And with the public opinion against him, yeah, what Lamont said, he's got a 2-fight contract. But obviously, it's at Tank's discretion. It's his rematch clause. Yeah? Jazz says Tank won't take the rematch. He's not coming back bigger and better. He's soft. Yeah. Why does the so-called face of boxing and someone who claims to be his own boss need to push for a fight? Just get it done. Exactly. Right. Just get it done. Exactly, Coppet. Yeah, man. I mean, Ulix says, yeah, I couldn't even watch Tio or Ryan. Yeah, I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested one bit. I saw a bit of it. I did see a bit, but I didn't watch the whole of it. Daniel says, Ellie is such a clown. I blocked him on everything. He loves the race baiting and drama. Too much feminine energy for me. Yeah, Ellie's just a clown. You know what I mean? And yeah, he does support a lot of that race baiting. But you say anything like anti whatever them call it about his people. All that, you know what I mean? All high pitched and upset. Yeah. Yeah. I stand people like that, man. Hate people like that. Make me sick. Ron A. Tank will do whatever Al Heyman tells him to do. His public image has taken a major hit, and there are fewer options now. Yes, indeed. They do. They do. Yo, remember rapping Duke, the hard, the hard. You never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight because I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri. I love Bugs Farsi. Yeah. Conspiracy theory. I'm injured. Is that the new doping? Yes, it could be. It could be. Gavan, he says Tank needs to challenge his hairdresser. Man, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. Now, Tank doesn't need that doesn't need people to conspire against. He conspires against himself. Yeah, he's conspired against himself. He's made himself be fearful of everything now because he hasn't embodied that warrior spirit. Yeah, he hasn't embodied it. If he was real, he wouldn't really be worried about people conspiring against him. He'd take the fights that the fans and the media want. That's what he would do. Why would you care if people are making memes about you? You go out there and do what you got to do. Yeah. Blues, Benno. If they overturn the decision, he may fight, but agreed. The lad has been smoke and mirrors most of his career. Yeah, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Big up, Leon. D. Stewart, why is no one talking about the judges as I had Roach winning, even without the knockdown? Ref and the judges at fault. Yep, the ref judges in corruption. Big up Hakeem. Copping on 9. Is it true about Hrgovic? I'm surprised he's taking the judge fight on 1 month's notice. I can't imagine. What do you say? Eson, big up for the super chat. Big up for the super chat. What bar was that? Yeah, and he says, now birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we're thirsty. You're damn right I live the life I live because I went from negative to positive and it's all. And if you don't know, now you know. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, Tank had this coming. Yeah, no one's conspired against Tank. He's had this coming. He's had this coming. No one's conspired against Tank. He's been the engineer of his own plight. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. No less than what I say. Copying on 9 says, depending on the contract situation, Rock cannot allow himself to be waiting 9 months for the Tank fight. Don't hold your career up waiting for Tank. Agreed. Yeah. Esau, he says, I always F up that line and say ships instead of sips. Daniel says, Tank is a typical young man from his generation. He lets his mouth put him in situations even before the fight. Doing a ton of interviews talking about Floyd put him in a hard to make him lose. Yeah, he just talks too much, doesn't he? And he talks a load of crap as well. Talks a load of crap. You know what I mean? Talks a load of crap. The judges are a disgrace. That's what they're bloody disgrace. Disgrace themselves. You know what I'm saying? They disgrace themselves. Did you see Dillian's injury? Really sliced off his finger, isn't it? With the weights and the dumbbells. And he sliced off his finger. But Govic steps in. So I was reading a comment about that. It's worse for Joe Joyce. I mean, Govic lost to Joyce 2013 in the World Boxing Series. Is that what it was called again? WBS, yeah. Joyce has regressed, man. He won't be able to cope with the foot speed of Govic. He's going to get pieced up. Whoever's managing him is managing him pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? I think Dillian, he could have beat Dillian because Dillian's legs looked shot last time out. You know what I mean? Dillian ain't going to give him no angles. Like Dillian against Lucas Brown. Okay, he wasn't really pep. But he could do a little pivot after he punched and everything's there. And saying, he can't do none of that. Nah, man. Can't do none of that. So that was a good opponent for Joyce. And unless Govic ain't done no training since Daniel giving that beating last year, Joyce is gonna get pieced up, man. He's gonna get pieced up. You know what I mean? Eson, would you prefer to see the Roach rematch next or Shakur? Either one. I'm good with either. I'm good with either fight. I'm good with either fight. You know what I mean? It looks like they've got a plan though. Who are they going to give? Because Andy Cruz is breathing down Gervonta's neck as well. You know what I'm saying? They have a little plan. You see, if they can get Andy Cruz to get that WBA strap, him and Shakur are going to do that unification. Although Eddie's issue now is that I don't think he's going to be able to keep hold of a lot of the American fighters. I think Shakur's going to go after his next fight with Eddie. I think he's going to leave. I think Edgar Berlanga is going to do the same as well. So it's hard for Eddie to develop schedules and plans for them because they're all going to be jumping ship. Daniel says Dillian ducked out of the AJ fight. Well, he got popped. He got popped more than ducked in it. He got popped for pence. Yeah. Blues. Can you think of a time where a ref has ever let someone take a knee slide in a championship fight? It was corruption. What we saw there was pure corruption. Yeah? It was pure corruption. Slevin E says Joyce will pull out with an injury. Yeah, oh yeah, Blues. Keyshawn would love to get Tank in there. He'd love to knock Tank out. Yeah. Yeah. Keyshawn is really hungry for it. He's hungry for it. I hear what you're saying. No, he showed the actual cut, unless he made that cut up. He showed the cut. Oh, you think he's looking for the AJ fight? He should. That's the last fight he needs, man. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be all about who gets there first. AJ will get to the target quicker than Dillian will, and his punch resistance. Like AJ ain't got good punch resistance, but if he gets there before Dillian, it's like, it's gonna fuck him up. It's gonna mess him up bad. It's gonna mess him up really bad. Yeah, Dillian's legs are shot, bro. Yeah, it's a cut on his hand. I think I can show you it. It's a cut on his hand, on his finger. He cut the finger nearly. It's a bad slice. It looks really bad. It didn't look too clever. Oh, well, I did have it. I did have it, but now it's gone. Now it's gone. Yeah, that's it, Unix. Because yeah, you mean pushing my N word? My contract already signed, except for the immediate rematch, because you put it in there just in case you lost. Only reason we don't fight is because you're scared. You're scared, Tag, you're scared. Yeah. But then again, Lamont said it's in case you lost. So whoever challenged it could be right, but because it wasn't a loss, it was a draw. So maybe that's Tank's loophole. You know what I mean? Because he's scared. He's scared, Tank. He's scared. Yeah, scared. SCURRED. He's scared. Sassad, do I think Adamas beat Shiraz? Well, what do you think? Did you see the fight? Like, the only person Shiraz beat that day was his dick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shiraz didn't win shit, did he? He didn't win shit. And I predicted him to win. Daniel says AJ should fight Hrgovic. I see Hrgovic giving AJ some issues. Yeah, he could perhaps. But unless he can chin AJ will beat him. AJ will beat him down the stretch. I don't think he's as tough as AJ. AJ's got chin issues, but I don't mean he ain't tough. He's got chin issues, but AJ tough. I don't think Hrgovic is as tough as AJ. But we'll see, though. It's a good fight, though. Steve Willis, that idiot referee. Who was he playing at? Who was he playing at? Look at them shots, like Lamont's hitting him with. Look at them shots. Louis rocked him with several of them shots throughout the fight. That's a left hand. The other one I saw was the right hand. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, bro. I'm not into all that. Oh, I don't like that. Against him. I'm not into all that shit there, bro. Yeah? I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but I'm not into all that. I don't care about all that. If you win, you win. I still dislike you. But you didn't win. And you didn't draw. You lost. Right? He was doing that catch and shoot all night on Tank's backhand. He done the catch and shoot, and he was rolling, shelling up, and countering Tank all night. He won the fight because he won the fight, not because of politics. Don't like Tank. Stupidness. Dirty Habit speaks. AJ doesn't have chin issues. That bomb Daniel threw would have KO'd a hippo. I mean, he had chin issues that fight. I'll tell you that, bro. I mean, he was on the floor more than John Travolta, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He didn't get knocked down to the floor a whole lot. Shiraz needs to get rid of that Ricky Nunez, bro. That's what he needs to do. Hamza Shiraz needs to get rid of that Ricky Nunez. Get a proper coach, man. I mean, get rid of him. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of him. This happened. That happened. I'm not going to share it because I might get flagged. But these counters happened all night. He's got his number. You know what I mean? People talk about her tank be bigger and better. No. I tell you, it'll be bigger and better next time. Lamont Roach will be bigger and better next time, bro. You're going to be bigger and better. Lamont Roach, how about that? You're going to top him up even worse next time. You know what I mean? Top him up even worse next time, right? Because next time, right? Next time he does that catch and shoot with that left hand counter, the right hook's coming behind it next time. And Tank's going to be deposited on the canvas and beaten up. That's what I predict, yeah? You are not beating Lamont Roach, bruh. You're not beating it. He is not beating Lamont Roach. It wasn't no fluke. It wasn't no lucky thing. It wasn't no conspiracy against him. He got beaten up. Simple stop. And if you didn't see it, it's because you don't want to see it. Got beaten up. I know a lot of people are holding on to that. Oh, yeah, he'll be bigger and better. Lamont Roach will be bigger and better next time. He didn't come close to walking my guy onto any clean punches. I heard people like, oh, you hit Lamont with some salacious shots. It's just salacious shots, your blood. He didn't hit him. He hit him, but none of the shots were salacious. Talking about. Charlene, do you think Caballero is a problem? I tell you what, boy, I wouldn't like to fight him. I wouldn't like to fight that geese. He can fight, bro. I tell you what, if one heavyweight can fight, he can fight. He can fight. He's got a couple of gears in it. He can go backwards. He can go to your body. Hey, yeah, he's a problem, man. He's a problem. He's a problem, bro. He's a problem. He walked right into the line of fire and shot my man down. Took his power away from him. And even when he did catch the power, he got back up. Like nothing happened. Yeah, he can fight. He can fight. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for nothing. That's one heavyweight who can fight. Is Caballero. Dangerous. Triple D. Bomb wasn't bigger than some of them uppercuts Lennox was throwing versus Vitali. Those were bombs. You never know until you're at the end of them, though. You know what I mean? Daniel throwing some bombs, man. Ulix, they say Usyk is weak to the body and Ajit loves the body. That could make that very interesting. That could make that very interesting. What's he talking about now? Just hate seeing pages of people who never thought lead fans astray from reality. We should be giving people a better understanding of sport, not tricking them into believing your narrative. Well, what does that mean exactly? You've got an example at hand, or you just throwing some little shots at mother effers? You know what I'm saying? Be direct. Did T.O. say any of that crap yesterday at the press conference? The joke. Yeah. Anton LeBird, he says, Joshua Caballero is the fight to make. Now, WBC interim. AJ sparred hundreds of rounds with Adjit, and he actually is very confident against boxers he knows well. Best way back to the title picture. Somebody said that Caballero pieced up AJ, man. He pieced him up pretty bad in sparring. That's what I heard. Usyk versus Parker. Usyk, no, man, no. Daniel deserves that fight. Parker. Coppin, does Caballero have the foot speed even against this version of Usyk? I think Usyk will lower Caballero's volume if they fight. No. Caballero will be on him, bro. He'll be on him. Usyk will have to use more of the ring that he wants to use in his mid to late 30s. He'll be on him straight, bro. Yeah, he'll be on him straight. Caballero can fight at that pace, all 12. All 12. No problemo. You know what I mean? St. Tyson Fury. Celebrity, so excited to see how they pull this Times Square card off. Yeah. I don't know, Rolly. You know what I mean? Old Rolly gets on there. Yeah, Adjit versus Usyk is the better fight, man. Either Adjit or Daniel. I mean, I'd say let Daniel have the shot, though. Because he's got the IBF strap, isn't it? He's got the IBF strap. Let them tie up the belts again. No, that was a robbery. Pernell Whitaker versus Julio Cesar Chavez. 32 years already. Flipping out. Pernell fought him right in the pocket, bro. And then kept slipping under that lead left. He's got a powerful lead left hand, Chavez. Pernell just slipped it all night. Just rolled it. Come back with them uppercuts. I'll never forget that performance, man. It was just so technically well delivered. So technically, so old school. That's the old African American boxer skills. They ain't got them no more. They ain't got even Crawford. They ain't got them type of fighters, man. No more. They ain't got them. So when they start talking about other people are hype jobs and all this, no, you ain't got them fighters no more. They're gone. They left the building. They left the United States building. And I had to school Ishe Smith and a few other people when they started doing the rose-colored spectacles about Pernell Whitaker. I said, because they were just destroying Shakur Stevenson. He's boring, man, but he's boring. But Pernell, well, boring, man. I said, how old are you, bro? He wouldn't answer. He said, what you going to say? What you gonna say? I said, you do know they used to call Pernell Whitaker boring. No, they didn't, bro. I said, bro. There were a few people in the media who called Pernell Whitaker boring, right? And when a lot of people were testing me, what did I have to do? I had to bring up articles where Pernell himself said he went through all this and that because he was perceived as boring. An article he said himself. Yeah. He didn't get appreciated in his time period for who he was. He wasn't appreciated like that. You think that was the first time he got robbed? He got robbed in Paris when he first fought for the title against Jose Luis Ramirez. These guys can't talk. Don't talk about your modern day shit. Yeah, if you do the history shit, do it with someone who wasn't watching it. Out your wheelchair, you're out your wheelhouse now. You're out your wheelhouse. Charlene, I don't know how true. I heard it was Ajit that KO'd AJ before Ruiz won in sparring. Okay. Could have been. Yeah, they're saying, Anton, that Triple G is spearheading the survival of the Olympics, and boxing in the Olympics. Yeah. We'll see, though. He's not quite there yet, but, it's down to him. He's the main name that's spearheading his savior, his potential savior. So you got to give Triple G credit for that. You got to give him a lot of credit. He's been working on it for a little time as well. It's not like he just sprung up the other day. He's been working hard to save it. Yeah. Copin 09. What do we think of the WBC/Riyadh Season Boxing Grand Prix? No draws. Open scoring. Instant replays. 128 fighters. Hey, let's go. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. If we're going to get the best fight in the best, yeah, that's where we need to go. That's where we need to go. Sounds good to me. I think open scoring is could be a good way to go. Could be a good way to go. But they have to do it from the start of the fight, I believe. Right. Riyadh Season, man. That's where Lamont needs to head over to. You know what I mean? I mean, it wouldn't take much for him to surpass Tank's resume. Because Tank has done shit all, bro. Done shit all. I'm sick of people hyping him up and making excuses for him. Oh, it's because they're hating him. They wanted him to lose. Fuck off. Yeah, I wanted him to lose. Yeah, I did want him to lose. So what? He did lose. Why do I want someone who ain't going to fight the rest of the competition and try to tighten the belts to win? Why? What's in it for me? What is in it for me? Just randomly supporting fighters who don't want to tie up belts and fight unification. What's in it for me? What's in it for you? If you think that it was an injustice attack, what's in it for you if you're a boxing fan? What is in it for you? I wanted him to lose. He didn't lose. He got a draw. I wanted him to lose. I'm saying it out loud. I wanted him to lose. I'm saying it out loud. I'm not covering it up. Oh, well, I didn't want to lose because no, I wanted him to lose. But me wanting him to lose has got nothing to do with the fact that he didn't win more rounds than Lamont on the night. I wanted him to lose. Not covering it up. I'm not prettying it up. IFF, but Beats, don't you feel open scoring killed the suspense of a fight? No. No, because let's say last two comments. Let's say Coppin and you are in the ring. Coppin wins the first round, you win the second. Coppin wins the third round, you know you're 2-1 down. So you could either strategize to say, well, I'm only 2-1 down. I can still take down some data and figure him out. Or you might think, I need to level it up. And if I can get to 2-2 by the fourth, then I go 3-2 ahead. You know, you can strategize around how you performed in the last round. You know what you have to do. So I don't think it will kill the suspense of the fights so much. You know what I mean? I think it will keep the fighters on their toes. It will keep them on their toes. Anton says open scoring could save some controversial cards. If judges know round by round, they'll be getting critiqued. Good idea. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that as well. You know what I mean? Because we'll actually be looking at certain. How did you give that round to that guy there? How did you give that to her? Yeah. I think they should experiment with it. Yeah, I think they should experiment with open scoring. 100%. I don't mind the idea. I don't mind it. Turkey and Dana White. What's Dana going to be doing? He ain't got no fighters. I'll have a look at the article though, Coppin. I'll definitely have a look. Yeah, they've used it a few times, IFF. They've used it a few times, open scoring. Big up Toby Bartlett in the building. There's nothing in it for me supporting fighters who don't want to test themselves. There's nothing in it for me. Yeah, I want them all. If I see you ducking, I want you all to get knocked out. All of you. Yeah? Okay, you're British, thing, that. As soon as I hear you don't want to take fight, I want you to get knocked out. Yeah, I want you eliminated. I want the fighters who want to fight the best. I want them to succeed. I want them to succeed. I don't want to support someone, right, who openly tells me that he's scared of being made a meme of, right? Or he wants 2 Ferraris from Turkey, or he turned down 20 million to fight Devin because he thought Turkey was going to rob him on the scorecard. Dude, I need you to lose. I need you to lose. So boxing then resembles a sport, not some idiot boy thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, and these criminals. Right? WBC is would be crooks. WBA is what are they? Are they we be assholes? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, zesty season, exactly. You like that? There must be some real flipping HMO O's. You mean the way they love up Tank? How do you love up Tank so much? Yeah, bloody annoying. I'm not ashamed of saying it either. I wanted him to lose. Yeah, I wanted him to lose. There's nothing in it for me. WBA would like to clarify that the opinions and comments expressed in the article are solely responsible of the author and do not represent the views of the WBA. So, in the article, it says it's suggested that the decision not to award Lamont Roach a knockdown was not just it when he took it was not unreasonable. Okay, so if they took the article from your website and you're saying that you're okay with Steve Willis's decision, how can you separate yourself from the author? If it comes off your website, you take responsibility for it. That's absolutely not. So what? Are you going to change the decision then? Okay, if you're saying that you don't support that opinion, what are you going to do? Are you going to change it to a win then? Clowns. And then they're talking about, oh, the promoters to try and make the rematch. Listen, listen. That's why the sanctioning bodies, they really need to be eliminated from the game. Yeah. So now you want, oh, the promoters, they should be, up to making a rematch. Yeah. No. You could have gave the decision to the rightful winner, right? That's what you could have did. Not leave it at the discretion of promoters. You say you're governing the sport? Well, go and govern the sport properly. And don't let your corrupt refereeing decisions stand. Nonsense. IFF, yeah, the same way they overturned the decisions for Ryan and Haney is the same way they can rectify this. Exactly. 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 I let them man know we're not standing for no rubbish. We're not standing for no rubbish. Yeah. You're saying there's nothing wrong with Steve Willis's decision when he actually started the count and stopped the count. Why do you put it out there why he did that? How do you justify him stopping the count that he started? Come on now. Look, people making excuses for this guy. Oh, Javante was punching harder when he fought Frank Martin. Was he being nice to? He was being nice to Lamont. People are just some idiot. You guys think Tank is like some machine, and he ain't no machine, bruh. If he was a machine, he would have ran through the whole of that weight class. Yeah, he would have fought everybody if he was a machine. He's 30 years of age. Sick of these people. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it. I mean, most of them across the pond, bigging up these fighters like Tank. They're going on my hangout talking about British hype jobs when you got the most hype jobs over there. Sick of these people. British hype jobs, man. The British hype jobs. He had Frank Martin scared, man. He had Frank Martin scared. You see, this is what these people don't understand about. Maybe they ain't had no street fights in real life. I had a few street fights. I don't like brag about it. I've had street fights, yeah. But you see street fights, yeah. You see with certain men, if you show them that, boy, I'm on it today, yeah. Whether you bang me up or not, I'm on it today. They're reluctant to fight you. If you're ready to fight, and that's what it was. Lamont weren't having it. Lamont weren't having it. Yeah. Frank Martin didn't really want, even though he did well, he didn't really want the smoke like that. People can smell it. People can smell it. And when they smell it, they run to it. Lamont weren't having it, bro. Did you see Lamont beating his chest? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. And he started talking to him. Frank didn't have that energy. Frank didn't have that energy. He didn't bring it. He didn't bring it. You got to bring it. You got to bring it to people like that. And next time around, Frank is going to put the hands, Lamont is going to put the hands on Tank. He's going to put the hands on Tank and beat the crap out of him. Anyone who supports Tank or is excusing the scoring from people because they're hating on Tank is idiot business. Pure idiot business. Support fighters who want to fight and give us the fights we want to see. Support them. Support them. Yeah. WBA. Some idiots. Some bloody idiots. We be assholes. Bloody hell, they killed a rapper and his 5-year-old daughter. What kind of animals would do that? Animals. Hey, I still haven't watched Antoine Russell, you know. I want to watch Antoine Russell. Still haven't watched that. Tank ain't, listen, unless Tank really wants to challenge the top guys, he's never going to get that fighting spirit back. He's had his time. He's done well out of boxing. Remember what did Mayweather say? How did he phrase it? We're just going to fight in-house fights. When he was around with Tank, we're just going to take in-house fights. You've pushed it as far as you can go with manipulating the game and manipulating that idiotic fan base of yours who all need to be kicked in their fucking ass. Let's keep it real, right? You've done as much as you can. Time's up. Time to pay the piper. Time to pay the piper, Tank. That's what it is. That's what it is now. Time to pay the piper. It is what it is. Everything has its time. Everything has its time. WBL disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Amazon Prime, if they're to believe, are a disgrace. Oh, we couldn't get replays in time to make a decision. Really? Look at these idiots, man. Anyhow, Ryan loses to Rowley. I'm telling you, I'm going to laugh so much, man. If Ryan loses to Rowley. And he gone back with Eddie Reynoso. I want to be great. Yeah, I tell you, when you want to be great, yeah. How about you stop claiming victories that were taken away from you because you cheated? How about that? Yeah, you want to be great. Anyhow, he gets beaten by that'd be just embarrassing. Okay, Edgar Berlanga versus. Is that on the same card as Edgar Berlanga versus Jonathan Gonzalez on the same card as Amo Williams versus Patrick Volney. That's on March the 15th. Who is this Patrick Gonzalez? Is he any good? Probably not. Probably not. Ain't there better fights for him than that? Although he hasn't had a fight since he lost to Canelo, in it, so they might need to just give him some easy work. But yeah, he's looking to be a free agent. Eddie was talking about, oh, we want to keep him for life. Man, let that guy, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. If he wants to go, let him go. Why are you trying to hold him there? How much rounds did he win? Jonathan Gonzalez. Is that the same one? No, that's a different one, isn't it? Jonathan Gonzalez. Trying to find out about him. Yeah, probably some bum. You big bum. Jonathan Gonzalez. Can't find him. Is him? All right, here he is. Puerto Rican. The Puerto Rican showdown, yeah? Okay, he's 20-0-1, 16 inside the distance. But who's he for? I don't reckon that. I mean, is he? You got to look beneath the bonnet. I don't recognize none of them names. You're still going to get ironed out early with that pretty looking record. Jermaine Ortiz is on the card. Ain't he with Top Rank? They ain't putting no cards on, man. People are taking the work anywhere they can get them right now, isn't it? That's what boxers are having to do. You see all that? Oh, we're signed to this and signed to that. That's going to start changing now with Riyadh season. It's going to start changing. People are going to go where the work is. And because so many promotional outlets are now on the zone, that's going to start changing. Like Terry Harper, she's fighting on a GBM card. She's headlining on a GBM card, but she signed to Matchroom. Okay, they got Jalil Hackett. He's on the card. He lost last time out, didn't he? Better be in shape. Is he fight? He's fighting the same guy who beat him. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. But in fairness to Jalil, he probably won that fight. You know, it was close. Wow, that's a decent card. Then the card's all right. I'm looking forward to that one. But you know something? I've got to watch my minutes. Yeah, you'd be lucky if Rowley goes 4 in round. We'd be lucky to get 4 rounds out of it. You know what I mean? Be lucky to get 4. You know what I mean? If round 4 he caught Devin with that left hook, like where's Rowley's hands gonna be when round throws out? He's gonna have his legs on his ankle, thump up in his face. Not gonna shut down the space quick enough or anything like that. Thump up. Yeah, Rowley. Hey, listen, people, my time is up. I have to sort out this streaming situation. I'm gonna go look at Streamlabs as an alternative, and then I can do longer hangouts. But for now, I have to shut it down, man. Peace.